and we are here live in Managua, Pangasinan. I will be your host for this day's event, Liana Kaylee Manuel, your Miss Pearl of the Orient Culture Ambassador 2025. And it is my very honor to host this very tremendous event because this is becoming a full circle for me. So, today marks the press presentation of our exceptional candidates for Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines 2026. This event also provides as an opportunity for our friends from the media to meet the remarkable women representing their beloved provinces and cities. So to learn more about their journeys and get to know their journey and get to know more about the women competing in this year's coveted titles. At this moment, we would like to hear a welcome message from from the head of this event, Director Makoy Manlapas. So please let us give him a round of applause and have him on stage.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. So welcome to the third edition of Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines 2026. So this afternoon will be our first official event for Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines, since this is our press presentation and Sashing ceremony. We had our first informal event a while ago for our orientation and contract signing. So official accommodation na. So I would like to welcome each and every one na nandito at saka mga nanonood dun sa ating live sa Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines, as well as other media partners na mamaya ay i-acknowledge ng ating host. No? But before anything else, I would like to thank some people who actually made this event possible. Without them, I don't think our team will not be able to do our third edition. So I would like to thank each and every one for being part of Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines 2027. First, we would like to thank our sponsors, our presenters. Mamaya i-acknowledge din ang host natin. But specifically, I want to thank our presenters. Of course, I would like to thank Jewel Aesthetic Solutions, Cruz Dental Clinic. Palakpakan naman po natin ang ating mga walang sawang sponsors na patuloy na sumusuporta sa Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines. I would also like to thank Papa Carlo of ITK Events Management, na isa rin nating sponsor. And yan, nanonood din si Papa Carlo. And take ko na rin yung opportunity na belated happy birthday kay Papa Carlo. Maraming salamat sa help niya at sa sponsorship niya. Aside from that, of course, we would like to thank, of course, ang aming own personal business. Of course, JM Pageantry Innovations. Makikita niyo ang aming customized massage and all the gift items from our sponsors as well as from the organization. Of course, my own team, Golden Events, Golden Training Events and Management. And of course, for the first time, our collaboration with Milk Styles PH Events. Of course, headed by Direct Milton Salinas. Nako, sobrang laking help ni Sir, ni Direct, at saka ng buong team niya kung bakit naging possible na the third edition of Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines ay nangyari dito sa Pangasinan. Of course, our first edition was held in Manila, specifically in Pasig. Second year namin was in Tarlac province. This year, we're celebrating our anniversary here in Pangasinan. And hopefully, papunta ba tayo ng North? Papunta tayo, baka hopefully La Union or Baguio or paakyat tayo, But yeah, thank you so much, of course, to Sir Milton, local government unit of Rosales, Pangasinan, of course, headed by Mayor William Cesar, na siya namang mag-host ng ating Grand Coronation Night on August 14. Of course, aside from that, we would also like to thank, of course, and welcome our media friends. Mamaya, isa-isahin din po kayo ng ating host. Maraming salamat sa ating mga candidates na nandyan na po sa likod. 22 of them made it here from around the country, as well as Filipino communities abroad, thank you so much. We're welcoming actually our very first people from the Filipino communities abroad kasi wala pa kami ng first year and second year. So, thank you so much. And we'd also like to thank our soon-to-be partners from Filipino communities of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and hopefully in Australia. Actually, they're ongoing na sa kanilang screening. And of course, I would like to thank this opportunity to welcome Miss Batangas organization who will be selecting their very first official representative of Batangas province next year for Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines. Thank you, of course, to the team of our candidates. Di ko man sila kilala personally, but I know that they're working behind all these girls. Their hair and makeup artists, their handlers, their managers, even their parents na nandito rin supporting their candidates. And yeah, just to wrap up this speech, we would like to invite each and everyone to come and join us tomorrow night, August 11, ang kanilang preliminary cultural competition featuring the Montero de Manila national costumes of the candidates, as well as featuring the at least 8 local designers here in Pangasinan dressing up our candidates tomorrow for their cultural fashion shows, featuring or showcasing the very local creations or their fabric for all our candidates. Of course, August 14 po, Grand Coronation Night sa Robert V. Estrella Senior Memorial Stadium sa Rosales, Pangasinan. So magkita-kita po tayong lahat. Again, maraming pong salamat from Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines Organization. Welcome at maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat.
For today. So, Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines is more than just a national pageant. It is a platform dedicated to service beyond the crown. Founded by Oriental Beauty Philippines Charities Incorporated, the organization seeks to empower Filipinas who embody beauty, service, compassion, and leadership while making a meaningful impact in their communities. Anchored on its mission of service beyond the crown, the pageant champions volunteerism, social responsibility, cultural preservation, and tourism promotion. Our candidates are not only ambassadors of beauty, but also advocates who use their voices and influence to inspire positive change and uplift the lives of others. As they celebrate the rich heritage, traditions, and diversity of the Philippines, they also commit themselves to becoming women of action, leading community initiatives, supporting charitable causes, and representing the true heart of a Filipina both here and on the international stage. Indeed, Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines is a pageant with a mission, where the crown is not just a destination, but the beginning of a lifelong journey of service, leadership, and nation building. For its third year, the Miss Pearl of the Orient conducts a nationwide search for exceptional Filipinas who exemplify beauty, leadership, and a genuine heart for service. Beyond earning a crown, our title holders will become ambassadors of the organization's mission of...
I'm Mayor Dr. Ming Rosario of this municipality, the pilgrimage town of the North, and at the same time, of course, the gateway of Pangasinan and even Region 1. So, manawag sa pilgrimage town, and our population differs during daytime and at nighttime. But before anything else, congratulations to everyone, all the candidates, the 22 reigning beauties for the third Pearl of the Orient Philippines competition, rain or shine, no? Ang ating pong competition, of course, welcome natin po ang ating lovely candidates. And ang ating event organizer, si Sir Makoy Dalapas. Palagpagan po natin. And well, originally, and to the other organizers like Milton Salinas and the rest of their counterparts from Pangasinan, magandang hapon po. And originally, especially tomorrow, this is supposed to be done dito sa aming bagong Rizal Park. But because of this inclement weather, hindi nga natuloy doon. And we opted to have this plan B na gaganipin po sa Pilgrim Center ng ating pong Our Lady of Manawag Basilica. And we welcome everyone. Natanong ko po kanina yung ating mga candidates. Most of them, first-timer. Dito po sa ating pinagpalang bayan. Tinanong ko, anong wish nyo? Ang wish nila lahat manalo. Kasi sabi ko nga, Manawag is first, suki po namin ang ating mga nagpo-bar exam, nagpo-board exams, and even whatever competition they're into, they visit this town to ask the intercession for Lady of Manawag. So Manawag, as a backgrounder po, we are a pilgrimage town of the north, at the same time po, we are also the blessing capital of the country. And po, we welcome everyone. Good luck to the candidates for this next 2 days, and of course, during the final coronation ceremony, which will happen in Rosales. But again, in behalf of the local government unit of Manawag, Mayor Doc Ming, and the rest of the entire official dome of the municipality of Manawag, you are all welcome. And of course, hindi lang po ngayon, but every time, no, we welcome everyone dito po sa aming bayan. Magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mayor Doc Ming Rosario, for your warm welcome despite the very cold weather actually. Napaka-warm ng welcome po nila Mayor and the LGU here. So please give them another round of applause. We truly appreciate your support and generosity in making this year's event possible, especially in Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines 2026 journey. Once again, a big round of applause to Mayor Doc Ming Rosario and the local government unit of Manawag, Pangasinan. I believe our event this afternoon is being graced by our friends from the media, and I believe I've also met them during my time last year's event. So our event this afternoon will also be graced by our media personalities. So let us acknowledge our media friends here and guests for supporting our event this afternoon. Mixology, Eventology, Pomp and Pageantry, Drew Francisco, OPMB Worldwide, Fab Manila, Fab Philippines, Pageant Fanatics, For the Philippines, Pageantry Fanatics, Pageantology 101, Pao Kaniamo, The Crown Philippines, Critical Beauty Philippines, Pageant Talk, the Pageant Award Philippines, Pageant Bulletin, Dan Speaks, Pageantry Tourism Magazine, and GMA Regional TV, 1 North Central. So once again,
oras na ito? Ano kaya? Laguna ba? Laguna? Wala ko. Nashoot ko yung ano na ito.
Mabuhay Manawag, mabuhay Pilipinas. This is Aljea K. Florinabo, hailing from the province of Zambales.
Representing Zambales, Aljea K. Abo, 24 years old, from Colegio ng Subic, pursuing Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Operations Management.
Alam ko si JV. Si JV, kamukha. Sumubay si Sunugo.
Magandang hapon po. My name is Decolongon, proudly representing the Provincialidad of the Philippines, Taguig City.
Representing Taguig City, Mary Queen. Decolongon, 28 years old, a graduate of the University of Strathclyde with a degree in Bachelor of Laws in English, Law, and Scots Law.
Ito pa naman rest namin. Kamukha ni JB din gabi. Global.
Naimbag na malun kada kayo amin. I am Stephanie Ann Elnician from the home of quality salt, the Sol, Pangasinan.
May we please invite First Lady of Manawag, Dr. Taguig Rosario, together with the Managing Director of Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines, Mr. McCoy Manlapas, to lead us in this special sashing ceremony.
Social no. Makain sila. Lang sila. Titik lang mo yung oo, gano'n lang. Ito mo kami sa JV doon. Kailan si JV? Yung Miss Global Philippines.
May we call on our first finalists, Santa Josefa, Agusan, Del Sur, Louise, Jerianne, Rodaje.
Tama na ba yung ilaw ko? Ayos.
malapit sa back. Forward konti, no? Ano flash mo yan? Naka-8 ka? Kaya ka pala sumasabog.
Next, we have the representative of Bamban Tarlac, Mary Rose Samson.
Ganda rin na ito.
Representing Isabela, Abby Marie Torley.
Yun. Parang Chinese.
Representing General Trias, Cavite, Faye Acosta. Representing Tarlac Province, Alma, Dela Cruz.
Ganda, ito maganda.
Representing Caloocan City. Representing San Carlos City, Pangasinan, Divine Grace Maligdem.
Dami nanonood din. Mala. Eh, si Doc din ito yung sabi. Ito pa po.
Representing Caloocan City, Jerianne Fernandez.
Ay, ano, kapitbahay. Batang kangkalo, mga tropa yan. Okay ako.
Representing City Hall, Julia Kangkang.
Riles, it's Miss Pearl of the Orient, Philippines.
Sarap magbakasyon dyan eh. City Hall. Island of Fire pala tawag. Pero ano?
Diyan kinukuha yung pampi natin sa
Representing the
Miss
Filipino
Aura
community
International.
of the United Kingdom, Shaina Ann Lucas.
Ito, maganda rin. Sunog na sa nag-flash ako. Ay, reflect. Oops.
Representing Cavite Province, Suyan Eugene Butler. batch of candidates, we will now continue the official presentation of their sashes as they are recognized as representatives of their respective hometowns. May we please invite Mrs. May Robles to assist us in this special sashing ceremony with the First Lady, Dr. Taguig Rosario, to remain to help us with the sashing. Representing Pasig City, Veronica Pavia.
Up, 1, 2.
Representing Nueva, Ecija, Lanelle, Aira, Cajucom.
Maganda. Paligid sila sa babo. Palapitin natin ko. Ang ganda, no? Oh, lapit lang po konti. Konti lang po. Yan, okay na po.
Representing Tarlac City, Cruz.
Ganda na suok yan pa. Naka-neutral yan. Eto. Oo. Closer.
Representing Naga City, Christyne Marguerite Nobleza.
Kung may feel late lang sana. Hindi, tingin sana kami nila. Eh, nasa sasakyan. Hindi na sabi. Okay. Sayang.
Representing Cebu Province, Alexa Angela Veloso.
Kasi ang ganda ng tama ng ilaw dun sa likod ng backdrop, di ba?
Representing Manza, Cavite, Cristel Leia Palet. Representing Iloilo Province, Jessica May Gatugay.
Ito rin, ganda. Gatisa.
Representing Zambales, Aljaya Kate Lorraine Abo.
Anong pageant lang sinalihan nito before?
Hindi ko siya naalala.
Representing Taguig City, Mary Queen Peralta Decolongon.
Oo, tatlo.
representing the Sol Pangasinan, Stephanie Ann Bacota El Mission.
Ay, ano, Dasol. Kita rin yung bakasyon dyan. Puti yung beach. Kahit lakad siya, Dasol. Oo nga, ano. Oo nga, ano. Kumuha.
And last but definitely not least, representing Quirino, Christyne Nikolett Montero.
Kalobat na kiss.
Okay na ako.
Let us give a warm round of applause to the official candidates of Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines 2026. We would also like to extend our gratitude to the First Lady, Dr. Taguig, for their support and assisting the team. We will now give our friends from the media the opportunity to get to know our candidates better. May we invite the first three candidates, candidates number 1, 2, and 3, to please come forward.
Ito na.
Mike.
Girls, handa na ba kayo? Natakot ba kayo? Walang silang choice. Okay, now shake all of that nervous energy off. Let's be casual. Show them your true personality. This is a very casual interview just to get to know you better before our finals. So please, hallelujah. Hinaya ko. Hallelujah.
Hello, good afternoon.
Ang nipis.
Yep, of course, can we, kay Miss Bamban, Tarlac, unahin muna kita Iha, our Miss Pearl Bamban, Tarlac. How young are you? Ay, ano ba? Hindi na sa birth certificate. Kasi ako talaga, pag chika ko sa mga boys, ano, hindi yung tamang edad ko. How about the honest answer? 24. Batang-bata. Ano ba kapag hindi ano? 21. Ayan. So, Bamban Tarlac. My question is, if you would have a chance to promote the Philippines to the world in just 1 minute, or sabihin natin mga 45 minutes. Seconds pala. Minutes dapat eh. So, minutes. Oo. What would you say?
Well, if given a chance, I would not say anything, but I would show them the beauty of the Philippines itself. Because I grew up in a municipality where culture thrives to our Aita community, and of course to our farmers. I want to showcase them the beauty of Bamban Tarlac, especially the people itself. Because in Bamban, we are more than the controversies. We are more than the Pogo hub, but we are the people that loves our country. And of course, it can showcase true celebrations of our festivals and fiestas.
Thank you so much for saying that.
Daw.
It's my honor.
Thank you, Beth. Hello, ito na, mas maganda. Of course, our next Miss Santo Tomas Batangas, ang kababayan ko, Batanggit. Ganda mo, girl. Is this your first time to join a national pageant?
Yes po.
Wow, so anong feeling?
Nakaka-pressure.
Nakaka-pressure.
Pero I'm enjoying the moment. Kasi it's a one-in-a-lifetime journey and I really need to do my best here. Of course, Santo Tomas City is very proud and they are very supportive when it comes to a pageantry, and I carry me and the pride of the Santo Tomas City, Batangas.
Ang ganda ng mga candidates natin. So, my question is, relax lang tayo about personality question. Can you give us, of course, for our live audience and audience natin online, can you give us 3 interesting facts na gusto mong i-share sa amin?
About myself po.
Sa akin. Joke lang.
Excuse me, about
Of course.
So, 3 facts about me is I am a working student, I have a small business, and I am a dreamer. I do work almost 24/7, of course, not just to provide my needs, but to provide for my family. And I am the dreamer because I want to have a better life in the future, and I want to give something for my family. And I do business, sobrang nakitera ko po. Freelance model, gumagawa po ako ng mga bouquet of flowers, ayan. So yung mga projects din sa school, yan, ginagawa ko ng mga classmates ko. Pero ayun po.
Ano yung business mo sa flowers?
Ako po yung gumagawa ng mga flower bouquet like for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and occasions.
Invite mo naman yung audience natin, especially sa Santo Tomas, Batangas, na i-promote mo yung page pa para at least kontakin ka nila for
Ayun,
flowers.
so every Tomasino and of course yung malalapit sa aming bayan, pwede po kayo mag-message sa akin if magpapagawa kayo na flower bouquet para ma-help niyo po ako to earn and support my family, and to my family out there sa Santo Tomas, Batangas, and to my supporters, hi po, maraming salamat po sa unwavering support. Thank you.
Last na lang, grabe naman yung 24/7, nag-work ka talaga. Ganun tulad ng girl.
Almost.
Ganun ka mo pa rin.
Okay, so, baka maging MMK. So I grew up in a family that very dysfunctional, and I strive. Of course, I want to have a better life, and I want to finish my college degree. So yeah, inagsasabay ko po yung pag-aaral ko, pag-i-school, pag-racket, and in a day, although hindi na nakakatulog. So I continue to live because, ayun nga po, I have a dream and I want to inspire. And I joined here in MPAP, of course, to show my purpose and to inspire especially the youth to do not give up and to always chase their dreams, because this moment, this is something that I've always prayed for, and now I get to live with an answered prayer. Thank you.
Walang pangalan natin. Thank you so much. Grabe na yung pinay. And of course, ang napakagandang kulay, si Santa Josefa, Agusan del Sur. So, taga-Agusan del Sur ka talaga?
Yes.
So, lumipad ka talaga from...
Yes, so it's a very long journey po, a very long ride from Manila, and then nag-bus na naman po to Pangasinan po.
Ang ganda ng skin mo. Happy ka ba?
No po.
No.
Full
pero-
Filipino.
Ang ganda ha. Ang ganda ng skin.
Thank
Sikreto.
you. Body makeup.
Ayun. Ba't ang body makeup? Oo, sinabi. Pero hindi ko naniniwala. So, how will you use your title, the MPAP, the Miss Pearl Orient of the Philippines, to have impact in your community, especially in Agusan del Sur?
Being in a national pageant is such a privilege because I'm the first ever candidate from Santa Josefa, Agusan del Sur, and the entire province of Agusan del Sur. And being given that space, being given that platform is such a huge opportunity because I get to inspire my fellow Santa Josefanos, fellow people from Agusan del Sur, that they can take space in such a national pageant and they can be an image of hope, especially to those girls who are insecure with their beauty, with their height and such. And so being given that opportunity is really something that I want to make everyone be proud of what I've been in this platform and be an inspiration to each and every one of them.
Ang finals na. Last question, how did you learn the pageant? Of course, you're from Agusan del Sur, you have many national pageants. So, what made you interested sa MPAP?
I think social media is such a great tool nowadays. That's why I saw the post from Miss Pearl Orient Philippines. And actually, I just recently won a pageant in our municipality. And I thought thought it wouldn't be such a great risk if I would join under pageant immediately. But then I took that risk and I thank God because now I am an official candidate.
Wow, palakpakan na natin. Ano ba name mo, Iha?
Louise.
Louise. Thank you so much,
Thank you so
girls.
much.
Our next? Okay, Pao. Ano mo muna?
Okay, thank you so much, candidates 1, 2, and 3. May we now call on candidates 4, 5, and 6.
Kasi may nakapila pa naman.
Ikaw na sunod, di ba?
I'd like to ask Mrs. Dela first.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Kamusta?
I'm great. Giniginaw lang kayo given the weather.
Kaya nga, ikaw ng better mo. So, Mrs. Dela, I'm curious to ask, is this your first national pageant?
No po, I joined Miss Tobago Philippines po and won first runner.
Okay. So you already competed the national pageant. So I'm gonna ask you a question regarding your experience, of course, joining a pageant. Of course, there are so many pageants out there, like big pageants and minor pageants as well. But why made you decide to join MPOP?
So I joined Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines not just to win a title, but I think leading people is something that drives me. I've been a student leader for 5 consecutive years, and I tried serving my community without any budget. Like ako talaga yung naglalabas ng money just to help other people. So I think Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines is a great platform for me to extend my platform and of course to promote our culture, heritage, and tradition here in the Philippines.
So five consecutive.
5 consecutive years.
Paano mo napagsabay yun?
Actually, when I was a student leader during my senior high school, I am also a captain ball of a volleyball team, and of course I am a student. So I think time management is very important para mapagsabay-sabay, lalo na if we really love what we are doing.
Nakakatawa yung mga pageant ladies ngayon na pagsasabay talaga yung pageant and then yung academics. So anong message mo sa mga, syempre, maraming pageant queens din na gustong, parang ikaw din, na same experiences?
Isa lang gusto kong sabihin, keep dreaming and keep pursuing. Most especially if it is something that you really want to do. If it's something that you're not just doing for other people, but also for yourself.
Thank you, Mrs. Sabela.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Good here. Alright, Miss General Trias.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Matuto question. So, taga dyan ako.
I am po
Yes.
the progressive city of the South.
Yes, laban mo ha. So my question for you is, aside from your advocacy, what project would you like to present to the organization?
Thank you. Aside from my advocacy, one project that I would like to present to the organization is I have been an ambassador and representative of the hardworking dairy raisers, farmers of General Trias, and I want them to be more popular or to be known not just in General Trias but into the whole Philippines, the Filipino people, because Caribal's milk is very nutritious. And with that cooperative, it helps dairy farmers to have sustainable income in their daily lives. And I think Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines organization is a pageant that not just promotes itself as a beauty pageant, but as something on the charity side and on the business side, of course. And I think one project is promoting dairy raisers and the hardworking farmers of the Philippines.
Thank you. Who's your favorite beauty queen?
My favorite beauty is, of course, Miss Cajucom because of her very eloquent speaking and, of course, her very creative mind.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Alright, Tarlac Province. Miss Tarlac, kamusta?
Long time.
Long time. So, Miss Tarlac, this is your first national pageant, right?
Yes.
So, I know I went as your pageant journey, like you competed so many municipality pageant, province pageant. But I wanna ask, of course, what makes you going on joining pageantry?
What keeps me going is the people around me. This is not just about my dreams. This is about the people that I represent, especially my millions of Tarlaceños, because I want to represent not just myself, but the traditions, the beliefs, the character of my fellow Tarlaceños, that this is not just about this person, it reflects the whole province.
And recently nga lang, di ba, from Tarlac din may nanalo ka pageant queen. Naging inspiration mo ba siya or do you feel any pressure right now?
Actually, it's a very motivation and inspiration to me because I'm very proud of my fellow Tarlaceña, and I definitely want to prove that I can also do it as well.
Thank you, Masagna.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ladies. And before we head to the next interview, I'd like to acknowledge via LGU Manawa Tourism of Manawa, headed by Brendan Natividad, and the staff of Office of the Mayor. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. And now, ladies, let us go on to our next three.
Hello. So my name is Joseph. So I'll call first my co-Batangas hello. You know that. So laban tayo. I'm also a Batangas hello. Ayan. Ayan. So my question to you, what makes us or what makes you a Batangas hello to or what quality do you have to win the crown or Miss Pearl of the Philippines?
Hindi na po ako mag-English. Kasi nag-English ako. Ang batang kakalo means, hindi na English ako. Ang batang kakalo ay ibig sabihin ay meron tayong mga sariling katangian. Ang mga batang kakalo ay tahimik lang. Of course, malumalik. Actually, as a batang kakalo, I've been really grateful with our municipality. Why? Because despite all the struggles, despite all of the troubles that we are facing today or in the near future, I can see all of it. I can see all the batang kakalos that are working hard together. And I can see that as a batang kakalo, with our great power, also with our great responsibility. Because I believe as a batang kakalo, we help each other. And I believe that when you help one, you help everyone.
Thank you. Bakit daw kankalo? Paki-explain. Bakit kankalo? Kasi?
Kakalo po.
Hindi sabi bakit tawag sa atin, ang term natin is kankalo.
Ano po? Inisip lang po. Hindi po. Ano po, ang kakalo po kasi, kalookan. Kalookan. Parang kalookan. Parang kakalo, parang ano lang po, slang.
Slang term ng mga...
Yeah. Ay, hindi po hammer.
Yan ang term. Exactly.
Hindi po batang kalalo.
Thank you. Miss Kiko from Visayas. Cebuano, Ilonggo, what's your dialect?
I am Bisaya.
Bisaya, okay. Babati ay daw. Okay. So, what does it take to have a Batang Bisaya to win the crown, the first crown for Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines?
The Philippines, indeed, is diverse in culture. And one of the examples is our different dialects. 100 different dialects in the entire Philippines. And I think that as a Filipino, we are all united as one, though how different we may be. And this is also proof that we, from different cultures and traditions, from different places, from someone who speaks Bisaya,
we all have the same ability to reason, to think, to have a heart of gold, which can lead other people, and to have fists that can take action. And so I believe that we are strengthened not just because of our differences, but also because of how united we are.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you, Salamat. Thank you. And Miss San Carlos City, Pangasinan. Okay, so mabuhay. So we've seen or we've warmly welcomed Lanelle today, and it is overwhelming. And then we will go to Rosales, Pangasinan the next day. Now, if you will bring us to San Carlos City, Pangasinan, how will you welcome us, especially your major friends and tourists?
Of course, San Carlos City is known as the mango bamboo capital of the world. And I would love to bring everyone, even if we're not related, to our home. In that, you can experience our warmth, our hospitality. I would even make you mangoes. May it be a pie, a greyhound bar, or a shake. And I hope that you enjoy our mango.
Thank you so much, ladies. Let us call on the next three.
Hi, good afternoon. Ferdy from Eventology. Miss Cavite, please. Hi, how are you? Yeah. Tell us something more about yourself.
So, one thing about me is I discovered my passion at a very young age. I started runway modeling at 3 years old, and since then, I have continued to pursue what I'm most passionate about, which is why I'm here standing in front of you all, confident and gracefully representing myself and my city.
So you did modeling before, right? Then how did you transition to beauty pageant?
Actually, runway modeling and beauty pageants are very far from each other. It's like two different things. Because when we say runway modeling, it is more on, it's like a living hanger. It's representing the products, the shoes, the clothes, the brands that we have to wear. And when we say beauty pageants, it is more on having a purpose, a beauty with a purpose, and representing yourself, your advocacy, and the things you fight for. And I actually, to be honest, I am not a pageant girly. I have discovered how passionate about the pageantry when I was 18 years old. So now I am 19, and I started at a municipality pageant, and since then I discovered like, wow, I can do more. It's like I have this hidden potential within me that has ignited, and now I have continued to join pageantries to show my purpose and my advocacy.
Thank you, dear. Salamat. Hi, welcome. Shy Naan.
Yes po.
Hi, Shy Naan. Tell us something more. Did you live in the UK?
Yes po. So I was born in the UK, but my mother is from Alamino City, Pangasinan.
So what have you been doing in the UK? You're taking forensic science, tama ba ako?
Yes po. So I am a full-time beauty retail manager at a store, parang Watson's, pero sa UK na po. And I'm also a forensic psychology student, like you said po. So I'm always doing something all the time. So this is my elongated break from work kasi nandito po ako sa Pilipinas.
Ang galing mo mag-Tagalog. Yes. What is it with pageants that you want to join?
Well, actually, I never thought pageantry was in the cards for me. Kasi I had a different way of thinking. Kasi talaga yung pangarap ko maging singer po. Singer and actress yung pangarap ko talaga. But I realized po at the age of 17 that beauty pageants gives you a different platform to be able to still perform. But you perform not just with your words, but with your whole body, your mukha. So it's still performing, but on a different level. And since 17 years old, I first joined Miss Philippines UK. And now I am Philcom UK for Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines.
Thank you, pero before you go, just two lines daw from your favorite song, sabi ng ating Cajucology.
My favorite song,
Yeah, just two lines.
Filipino? Or should I sing it for you? Kung liligaya ka sa piling ng iba at kung ang langit mo ay ang pag-ibig niya.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po.
Iris Pasig. Anong nickname
Hi po.
mo? Masyal mabo yung Veronica Louise.
You can call me Bern, my friend.
Bern. Hi, Veronica. Tell us something more about yourself. You're from Lasal, I think. Tama ba?
From
Ateneo, yeah.
Okay, first, I'm currently pursuing my Master's of Business and Administration in Ateneo Graduate School of Business because I've always believed that education is one of the greatest investments that you can make in yourself. More about myself, I guess, when I was younger, in elementary, I used to be an event assistant with my tito. Until now, he's still an MC with different kind of occasion like weddings, birthdays, and there I met a lot of people, even if I'm so young that time, and I actually learned many things like the hard work, like how hard is it to save money and to look at different aspects of life. Because, you know, I realized that I thought we were rich, but I think it's how you look it's how you look into others' life. Just like, of course, when you're attending with like big events, you think it's kind of a big event, so you can look at the balance of it.
Hosting, di ba? What was that one interesting experience you had in hosting? Baka may nangyari.
Oh, I actually didn't do hosting, but just an event assistant. But still, I talked to some guests of it. More interesting is that I realized that I'm a people person because I thought that because in there I met a lot of different people, and regardless of age, I still enjoy spending time with them.
And how would you use that to your advantage in winning Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines?
Oh, I can use my experience and advantage in winning the crown because my advocacy is empowering communities through compassion and service, and it's actually aligned with the core values of Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines because I'm not only representing myself but also my town, which is Pasig City, and I have an ongoing community involvement where I actually donated some of my clothes to fire survivors in Quezon City, even if I'm from Pasig City, because I still believe that after all, we're all still Filipinos. And my ongoing community involvement in Sapang Uwak Elementary School in Pampanga, and also I hosted a community outreach program with some children with cleft palate and cleft lip conditions in Santa Ana Hospital. And with that, I think pageantry, I see this Miss World of the Orient Philippines a platform to help more people. And it's actually celebrating the beauty service for the crowd.
Thank you, Bern. Good luck. Same as to Suyan and China. Good luck din. What can she do? Marami.
Thank you so much, ladies. Let us now welcome candidates 13, 14, and 15.
Hello girls, this is Nueva of Pageant Fanatic. Let me call first Miss Nueva, Ecija. Hi girl.
Good afternoon.
Napakaganda ng tulis mo.
Thank you so much po.
May lahi ka po.
Wala po, pure Filipino.
Okay, here's my question. What do you think is the greatest contribution of your province, Nueva Ecija, to our country, the Philippines?
As
Nueva Ecija is the rice granary of the Philippines. I believe that our greatest contribution is our rice or our bigas, but more than our rice being a product, I want it to be seen as more of the hard work of our farmers, because we know very well in our society today, our farmers are experiencing an issue wherein they are not being given the recognition that they deserve. So as a Nueva Ecijana, I want it to be known, or the best product is our people, our farmers, because if we are the rice granary of the Philippines, it is because of the farmers, their stories, and their hard work. Thank you.
Thank you. Tarlac, I just
Gusto po, okay lang po.
maganda yung skin mo, very correct.
Thank you po.
My question for you is, what is the best trait of the people of your hometown that should be celebrated globally?
Well, I believe Tarlac City, there's so much to tell about Tarlac City. We are rich when it comes to historical stories, traditions, and languages. But I think one thing that we should be celebrated globally in Tarlac City is how diverse we are when it comes to our languages. You know, Tarlac City is the melting pot where we speak different languages such as Tagalog or Filipino, Kapampangan, Pangasinense, and Ilocano. And with that, I think it is something that we should be proud of, not only as a Tarlacenyo, but as a whole Filipino people. Because with this, we are also preserving our own heritage, our own culture through our languages. And I think I would like to encourage everyone to please be proud of in our own wika and lenguaje. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Tarlac. Hi, Ms. Agasiti. Kumusta yung biyahe mo papunta dito sa Pangasinan?
It was a very far travel. I actually came from Alabang and currently live in Alabang right now. So we traveled from the south going up here for about 4 hours. But it's late by us.
Here's your final question.
Ready?
Okay. If you were to be the governor or mayor of your town or your city, Naga, what would be the single and most significant project that you would wish to accomplish and why?
Of course, in the more national sense, I believe that Naga has promoted this sense of genetic leadership, primarily from our mayor, Mayor Lenny Robredo, who has evidently promoted resilience, authenticity, and even sincerity amongst Filipinos. And I believe in the more national audience, I would promote anti-corruption programs, because I believe that if we promote these programs, we're able to proliferate better governance, better authenticity, and better sense of perseverance amongst Filipinos. Because as we've seen in the current landscape, especially with our conditions in the political, environmental, even social aspects, where we're declining, and with the environmental side, especially with our problem of silica right now, where we're at the risk of displacing several farmers. And I believe that if we quell these issues, we're able to promote a better Philippines, a better society, and a better Filipino. Thank you so much.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you so much.
May lista ako ba?
Hello, good afternoon, guys. Okay, Frank from Pageant Fanatics. Let me call the first Miss Cebu Province. Your name is Alex. How are you doing today? How are you doing today?
Actually, back to back. Not gonna lie. But I'm still
You're from Cebu, Cajucom.
yes po. Kahapon po yun.
Alright, so your question is, final question. Okay, first in a pageant, one contestant Okay, the question is, for example, a candidate from beauty pageant, either local or international, opt out to participate in one segment, let's say swimsuit competition. A certain, she is asserting that it does not align with her belief and values. Do you think, should she be allowed to opt out from that segment in the competition? Do you think it's fair to other candidates?
Yes. Because during the beauty pageant, it is not just about the always the standards, but we should also respect the other cultures. And it is not necessary that because yung pageant is always na ganito, nakasipag dapat lahat. And yan po kasi nagbibigay sometimes sa other cultures na medyo sila sa natin, sensitive ang ganyan nila na part. I mean, is, I think we should be diverse and also respect what they're doing.
Alright, thank you so much. Yes. Now let me call on next stanza. Alright, so then, what preparation did you do this morning for this for today's press presentation and session ceremony?
As for me po, wala naman ako masyadong prepare. And kasi kakakita din po namin yesterday night sa staycation po na bilof ng aking brother. So, ang ginawa ko na lang po preparation is I eat breakfast and I ready myself for everything na mangyayari today. So, if wala man po preparation, but I know I did my best today since this is the day 1 of NPAP.
And your question is, aside from your physical appearance, what quality do you like most about yourself?
Thank you for that interesting question. Aside from my face, one thing that I like about myself the most is how God-fearing woman I am, because bilang isang Kristiyano, I'm so blessed na sobrang God-fearing ko, and because of it, I can help a lot of people. I can share the gospel, I can share the word of God towards other people, and I actually, nakatulong po ako sa one person na sobrang depressed niya. Sobrang to the point na he want to end her life. But because of me, na shinare ko yung word of God, shinare ko yung gospel, and I tell her that you are enough. You are loved by God. And because of that, she continued to live. And I'm so grateful that she chose to continue to live because of what I said, because kung ano yung shinare ko sa kanya. And I think that is one of my, yun yung isa sa aspects sa sarili ko na talagang nagustuhan ko, and I praise it proudly and respect.
Good job. Thank you so much. Alright, and next is Miss Ida Province.
Hello, good afternoon.
Mayong hapon.
Maayong hapon.
Kamusta ka?
Okay naman.
Alright, then ready for today's for your question?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Alright. So, recently in some pageants, certain candidates talk about government on government official demanding to do better, to do more for our nation. If ever in the future, if you're going to be a public official, what do you think our government should ask or demand from pageant contestant like you to do for our nation, aside from using your voice or influence and doing charitable works?
Thank you so much for that question. So first of all, I don't have yet a plan to be sitting on the government, to be a government official, but as a candidate and to be a future Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines, and I will be given a chance to speak rather to the government and to be one of the voices of the Filipinos community. One issue that I really wanted to put up is the lack of cultural knowledge. Because I am a cultural mapper, and I saw that the younger generations nowadays doesn't even know who they really are. Kung sino ba talaga sila, o kung ano ba talaga ang pinagalingan nila. So as a cultural mapper, I wanted to tell to people in the public that documenting our culture, our heritage, and our traditions is very important. Because it is knowing our roots is knowing how we are shaped as Filipinos.
Thank you so much, Louise. And for our last batch, please, punta na kami sa harap.
Kayong apat. Isa-isa. Isa-isa na.
Alright, hi guys. Hi ladies. I would like to ask Miss Zambales. How are you feeling?
I'm having a bit of mixed emotions. Traveling 2 hours from Zambales. It's not a long travel, but we happened to hit the typhoon and it's been flooding. So I wish all of the Zambaleños to keep safe and stay dry at home.
So my question for you is, before I ask the question, is this your first national pageant?
Yes, po. Actually, I competed different pageants before, but this is my national pageant. So I'm very overwhelmed. And I felt pressure knowing that one of my fellow Zambaleño won Reina Filipinas the other day.
Pressured ka?
A little bit, kasi I mean Zambales is turning to become one of the powerhouse when it comes to pageantry. So I meant to be part of that powerhouse together with Miss Grand CJ Octiaza and Anita Gomez.
Let's claim it. Let's claim it. So, my question for you now, syempre, nagkakilala na tayo. Wow! So, my question for you, kasi alam mo naman na these days na in pageantry, mostly mga pageant fans, di ba? May mga negative comments and positive comments, or mostly they are active on bashing women, but they really don't know how it feels to be on that stage. So what is your message to them?
You know, I want to share a little bit of backstory. So, pageantry is not really what I wanted to do. It was passed to me. It was a dream of my cousin passed to me, and I wanted to give that dream to her. And you know, being in this stage and being in front of a lot of people made me realize that we girls that's standing in front of everyone had a lot of fear. We have that imperfections that we try to hide just to show to everyone that, you know, we represent what we represent. I represent Zambales, and I wanted to show to everyone that we Zambaleños are resilient. I mean, despite having this bad weather, I still made to come here. And so, I want to tell everyone that you guys everyone has to be kind. You know, kindness means a lot, especially to us. It's super hard to stand in front of everyone, having to have that fear, that pressure that you have to hide just to show, you know, how beautiful what you're representing is. And yes, so I just wanted to tell everyone that kindness is free, and let's be kind.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Miss Taguig. Hi, how are you? Mary Queen, tama ba ako?
Yes po.
Tell us something more about yourself.
Hello po. My name is Mary Queen Decolongon. Taguig was my first and forever home, but I now live abroad. My roots actually span across the Philippines. My mom is the one from Taguig and my dad from Iloilo. So they are both different languages and different traditions and even different faiths, but all of this makes me the Filipina I am today. And although I may not be the tallest in the room, I believe that no measurement can define the height of a woman's potential. And wherever that potential may take me, I will carry our Filipino culture and identity with pride para sa lahat at para sa buong Pilipinas.
You're Filipino, pure blood. And you're staying now in?
The Cape po.
Okay, you know, I mean abroad, where?
Sa UK po.
UK.
That is where I grew up and studied po.
Okay, have you joined pageants before?
Yes po, but only in the UK po.
In the
This is
UK,
my first
right?
pageant.
Yeah.
In the
How is it, the pageants in the UK compared to the pageant now that you're joining?
I think from my experience in Miss Pearl, it's definitely a different ball game here. I feel it's a lot more competitive, and I feel a lot of pressure not to just represent myself, but to represent my beloved hometown of Taguig City.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Mr. Sol, Pangasinan. Una, I guess, bago ka sumagot ng aking katanungan, kasi namatag yung makeup artist mo, kasi ganda-ganda ka sa makeup mo. Meron kayo ba? Siya ba yung meron kayo ba? Parang kanina sa okay po. Ang ganda ng makeup, ang ganda ng lipstick, kanina habang nasa likod ka. At saka, napaka-graceful. Oo.
So I would like to take this opportunity to thank my makeup artist, Valerie Christyne. Thank you, Mommy, for giving me this look, for always putting the best in me. Thank you so much. And also to my, she's also my hairstylist for today. Thank you for this wonderful look, Mommy Val.
Actually, ako siya ngayon. Mr. Sol, Pangasinan. Saan ba ang Dasol? Kasi lagi akong nandito sa Pangasinan, of course, with Millstyle PH. Kasi naman natin na of course, we have to take Milton, kasi lagi kami nasa Pangasinan. At La Union, kada event niya, kami na Mother First ang kanyang media partner. Saan ba ang Dasol?
It's located in a district, first district of Pangasinan po.
Saan siya malapit?
Malapit po sa Zambales. Yes.
Sa Zambales na pala.
After Alamino.
Hindi ko hawak ang Dasol ni, no? Wala ba sa ayan na. So, yan. Nananawagan po kami. Sabunin po natin si Millstyle PH. Friend. Hindi, gusto ko ito. Ayan. Ang ganda-ganda mo, girl, from Dasol, Pangasinan. Narito tayo sa Pangasinan, of course. Simple question. Why should you win one of the titles of Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines in 60 seconds? Time starts.
As a Pangasinense, I think I should really win one of the titles, Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines, because I want to show the Philippines or the whole world about the beauty of Pangasinan. That it is not just about our beautiful white sand beaches. It is not just about our product, which is salt or asin, but also with the wonderful people who carry values such as resilience, compassion, and empathy, that always having that golden heart to help people without expecting anything in return.
Pinagandaan niyo yung question kasi talagang common yun. Congratulations! Di ba? And thank you so much, girl. Ilan taong ka na?
I'm 25 years old.
25. 23 ka, di ba? Thank you, Ben.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Miss Quirino. Tell us something more about yourself.
Hello po, good afternoon. I am Nikolett from Quirino province, and I am currently a Bachelor of Science in Psychology student. And one of my advocacy is about mental health. But aside from that, I am also a cultivator of our children, because I am having this, what we call feeding program among our kindergarten students. And I do believe that it is important for us to treasure our children, because they are the vessel towards the greater future. Thank you.
The title of this pageant is Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines. What is that one quality of a pearl that resonates with your personality?
Thank you so much. So we all know that pearl came from being irritated by the sun, and I do believe that it is who I am also, because I have been through a lot, and I do believe that these challenges really shapes who I am today. And I always believe that the roughest paths really leads us to a greater destination. Thank you.
And why should you win Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines?
Of course, a lot of us or a lot of candidates really prepare for this pageant, but I also prepared for this.
and I carry with me the heart and the advocacy, the mission and vision of the organization, and I believe that if I were given the chance to be the Miss Pearl of the Orient, I will embody those values and I will give my best beyond the ground. Thank you.
Thank you, Timer. Good luck, dears. Good luck. And the last question will be going to Mr. Makoy Manlapas. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Makoy. Mr. Makoy.
Yes po, sir.
Ayan, congratulations on this third edition of Miss World Orient Philippines. What are we expecting? Kasi last year, sa Tarlac ang ganda ng mga presentation and of course the finals. What are we expecting here in Pangasinan?
Specifically for the coronation night, ayun, so since sabi ko na kanina that this is going to be a collaboration between Orient and Real Styles PH. We've never done this before, no? So, Govian lang. Siguro may idea na, ang media may idea na if this event is going to be directed by the certain events group, may idea na kayo, no? So, this time medyo different siya, or different talaga siya, kasi it's going to be a collaboration of both. Inopen din namin yung aming sarili na makipag-collaborate. Although, syempre, meron siyang challenges, di ba? Kasi two different ideas yung magsasama. Pero ako kasi, kami ni Direct Milton, inisip namin na it's going to be good for both parties kasi para tayo mag-benefit. Kami mag-benefit kasi in a way, hindi siya going just stressful for us. Taking care of entirety of the show. Sa kanila naman, I believe this is going to be their first ever. Tama no, Direct Milton? This is going to be your first national pageant?
Second.
Second. Whereas for Golden, we're exposed na for male pageant, even Mrs. pageant, and even Miss pageant. So, it's a win-win situation. Tapos, what else? We have a lot of collaborations, meaning even the tech suppliers, sponsors namin, which is Papa Mario ng IDK Productions, as well as yung mga local event stylists here in Pangasinan, namely sila Janus, we have Victoria Events, sila Rodel. These are local event stylists na they will give a touch of Pangasinan pageant, how they do it here in Pangasinan, and offer it to the national stage.
Mas madami ba tayong candidates this year or same lang as last year?
Last year we have 27.
27
This year we
year.
have actually 26, but some of them hindi na sila nagpatuloy, na withdraw sila from the competition from different reasons. Of course, we accept that some personal, some around the finances. Syempre, we have to understand kasi hindi naman lahat kaya nila. Especially these girls, there are combinations of girls coming here because of their local directors and even their LGUs, so having their full support. And also kudos then to some of the girls, or a lot of girls that independent, meaning they don't have much of support. Financially maybe, or maybe they have moral support from their localities, but finances, which is very important, wala. But the good thing is they are here, so that means they're really eager to be part of this competition no matter what.
What are the titles that are in store for this year?
Yung heritage, culture, gano'n ba?
International.
Yung international. Ayoko nga sabihin eh.
Just one minute.
Okay, sige. Of course, we are going to retain the Miss Moral International. I always say naman to the girls na not necessarily if you win the main crown, you go to the certain pageant. Laging nasa orientation namin yan. Whoever fits the competition, doon namin siya ilagay. It's just happened that in the first 2 years namin, the main winner goes to the Miss Moral. But possibly, for others, pwede naman namin silang paikutin. Especially, we are now looking at 2 new titles. I'm not really saying that we're going to replace the existing titles. Kasi kami, including Liana, who won first runner-up in Indonesia for Miss Culture International, was was really a good production. Maganda yung experience ni Liana. But syempre kami, since bago lang kaming organization, we also wanted to give the girls, especially the winners, to have a good international pageant experience. So we are, what do you call this? We are checking all the boxes. May prize ba? Napapakain ba yung mga candidates while they're in the international? Kasi these are the feedback na importante sa amin. More than the mananalo ba yung girl ko? Kasi it's a competition. Kung hindi mo mapanalunin yung candidate namin or hindi, it's fine. It's your choice. Pero yung mga basic na pinoprovide namin sa national level, yun yung expectation namin when they go to international. So sometimes, kapag hindi nila namimit yun, dun pumapasok yung idea na let's look for another international pageant that maybe they can give a better experience for the girls. So now, we're looking at one pageant, one international pageant to be held in China. Kasi yung isang current pageant na isang franchise ko, I was, what do you call this? Graciously offered to Mama J for Miss Universe Philippines since they have 7 winners. So, okay yun, that's a good collaboration in a way. Parang hirapan ng franchise. No? And since binigay namin siya sa runner-up last year, kasi late na siya naibigay sa amin, hopefully we can give the same title to the girls. Kasi it's a fabulous pageant. The production in China for Miss Tourism. This time, there's another international pageant also happening in Sanya, China, na matagal na nag-host ng Miss World. So, we're actually offering this to one of the winners as well. Yung nga lang may konting catch kasi it might be held during the holidays. So, if the girl is willing to let go of the Christmas, the Filipino Christmas, as well as the Filipino New Year, at least once in a lifetime lang naman, it will be a nice thing. And then another one which will also happen is the nomination. So yun. So may possibility pa rin na kung makuha pa rin namin siya, well actually it's already the bag. Yung nga lang, if we will retain the existing titles, maybe the runners-up will also have an opportunity to win.
Congratulations from the Orient
Thank you so
organization.
much. And of course to my partner, no?
This is Miss Jerianne. So, thank you so
Thank you so much po, Direct Makoy. And it is true nga po. I would like to share a small part of my experience. They were very hands-on, so to all of the girls here, to whoever will continue the legacy of Miss Pearl of the Orient, I would like to wish you good luck and a very successful reign once the pageant is over. So please, you gave us amazing answers and very insightful ones as well. And thank you so much to our media friends, media partners, because this is such a meaningful event that continue to give opportunities to women like us. So please give yourself a round of applause. So while we wait for the results of our Darling of the Press Award, let me just remind everyone to please like and follow the official Facebook and Instagram pages of Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines and stay connected to witness the candidates' exciting journey towards the crown. For latest updates, announcements, and to follow the candidates throughout their week-long journey, pre-pageant activities, special events, and unforgettable moments to showcase their beauty, culture, and purpose, join us tomorrow, di ba? Bilis na. Tomorrow, August 11, at Manawag Pilgrim Center for the Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines 2026 Preliminary Cultural Competition, where the candidates will celebrate the richness of Filipino heritage through stunning cultural fashion and local artistry. And mark your calendars because the much-awaited grand coronation night of Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines 2026 will take place on August 14, this Friday at Robert B. Estrella Senior Memorial Stadium, Rosales, Pangasinan, starting at 7 p.m. Once again, we would like to acknowledge our generous presenters for Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines 2026. The Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines would like to thank the following: Oriental Beauty Philippines Charities Incorporated, Golden Training and Events, JM Pageantry Innovations, Mill Styles PH, IDK Events Management, Jewel Aesthetic Solutions, Cruz Maya Dental Clinic, Local Government of Manawag, Local Government of Rosales, the Manawag Hotel, SM City Rosales, Nativity Resort and Villas, Lebron College Manawag, Options Philippines, Rome Empire Philippines, Doc Rob and Associates, Chiropractic and Wellness Clinic, Skyros Prep IT Solutions, Malayan Savings Bank Pasig, Rodel Dioso Weddings and Events, Gina's Events and Designs, Victoria Events, B International Aesthetic Beauty Clinic, Noble Queen of the Universe, Aqua Queen of the Universe, Misters of Filipinas, Hurricane by Fuyo, Slim and Beauty, Dr. Coco, Flowers Republic, June Salad Wedding and Events, Marvin Esternon Events, Alma Noodle House, Urias Grab and Grace. Thank you so much po. Ang sarap po. Okay, but carrying on. Abolencia Catering, Kainin sa Barrio Edonas Restaurant, Edonas Cafe and Bar, Aquina Ice Plant, Alan Lacerna, Pegaro Swim, Simeon Cayetano, Renel Suarez, Santinas Life, Goang Flores, Milsty's Design and Styling, Glenn Z, Aquino Couture, Ronald B. Cruz Jr.'s Signature Design. And continuing our generous sponsors, we would like to thank Margot Diga Boutique, House of Christian Feder, Edison Bergantinos, John Lebanon of G Couture, Ecas Creations, Glenn Gonzalez, Josh Vergara Photography, Carolina Creative Studio, James Gasman, Soulshine Collectives PH, N3 Media, RMA Multimedia, Hot Ink Graphics, DZMM Teleradio, It's Showtime, It Bulaga TV5, TikTok O'Clock GMA7, Missology, Eventology, Pump and Pageantry, Drew Francisco, Critical Beauty, Dan Speaks, Fab Manila, Fab Philippines, For the Philippines, OPMB Worldwide, Pageant Bulletin, Pageant Resource, Pageant Talk, Pageant Trend, Pageantology 101, Pageantry Fanatics, Pageants Fanatic, Pao Kanyamo, the Pageants Award PH, the Crown PH, TJ Multimedia, Pageantry Tourism Magazine, and GMA Regional TV 1 North Central Luzon. Thank you so much for your support for the Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines 2026. Okay, I believe we are now ready to recognize and award the candidates of Miss Pearl of the Orient 2026 who stood out through their outstanding performances, creativity, and representation during today's activities and online promotions. We will be awarding the following special recognitions: the Best in Introduction and Darling of the Press. Our Best in Introduction video. To present the award is the Tourism Officer of Manawag, Mr. Renzo Natividad.
Papicture na siya dalawa.
Our darling of the press is... Our darling of the press is Nueva, Ecija, Lanelle, Aira, Cajucom.
Pwede dalawa sila. Solo muna ng Tarlac. Sorry.
Iya yung sash. Yan. Ito patingin sa atin.
Okay na. Video ko naman.
Congratulations, ladies.
Up, ma'am, solo naman po.
We now have the top 6 best cultural presentation, and the winner will be announced on the finals
Solo?
on
Wala siyang
August
solo.
14. Our top 6
Solo lang. Ay,
in best cultural presentation in no random order. Tarlac Province, Marie Alma Dela Cruz.
Ay.
Nueva Ecija, Lanelle, Aira, Cajucom.
Center mo.
Pasig City, Maria Veronica Pavia. Quirino, Christyne, Nikolett, Montero.
Ano to? Award?
Cultural.
Cultural.
Costume. Attire.
Wala pa po.
Taguig City, Veronica. And last but not the least, General Trias, Cavite, and Acosta. Once again, this is our top 6 best
Girls, closer.
cultural presentation to be announced on the finals on August 14.
Cultural presentation.
2026.
Cultural presentation.
Look here, girls. Saba. Go lang.
Girls,
Go.
ito. Wait lang.
One more. Stay lang.
Congratulations to our special
Baba.
awardees and to all of our amazing candidates. Thank you for being a part of this memorable journey. Welcome to the sisterhood of Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines, a sisterhood built on beauty, culture, and service beyond the crown. Maraming salamat po sa
Top
inyong
6
lahat.
cultural presentation.
And there you have it, the official Sashing ceremony of the Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines. So don't forget to like and follow the official Facebook and Instagram pages of Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines for more updates to stay to follow the exciting journey of our candidates as they continue their quest towards the crown. Stay tuned for their week-long journey filled with pre-pageant activities and upcoming events. To all of our guests, media friends, partners, and to everyone who joined us today, maraming salamat po for being a part of this special milestone in the journey of the Miss Pearl of the Orient Philippines 2026. And a big thanks to the local government unit of Manawag